I know you are wondering who is she to talk about long distance relationship. Well, I am not a relationship expert, though. But this is something I can relate with for someone who was in a long distance relationship for 6 years before getting married. You should know that I can relate with this very, very well. The fact that long distance relationship doesn't work for some doesn't mean it doesn't work at all. Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are highly welcome. I love you so much. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Olamide Ajayi. I create content on my Christian faith, family lifestyle, and health tutorial. Please, if this thing is something that interests you, subscribe to my channel, join the family. Let's enjoy the ride together. Because jump right into this video. Personally, I feel long distance relationship can be a blessing. I remember why I was serving in Nigeria. I have a friend. If she's watching this video, I'm not going to mention her name. Shout out to her. She'll be like, "How do you do it? Like, how do you do this thing? How do you do it?" I'll be like, "It's God, though. It's just by God's grace." But honestly, for me, my opinion is not final. I'm very sure that someone can still, learn one or two things. So to me, like I said the other time, it can be a blessing for someone that, for instance, someone that wants a platonic relationship, like relationship of no sex before marriage, like marriage. I feel long distance relationship can help. You don't have to see your partner all the time. But this thing is a two-way thing. It can help and it can also foster fornication, guys. For instance, if if you've not seen your partner for a long time and you get to see, I know the emotion we're trying to, the emotion will start coming in. And hey, if we are not careful, before you know it, guys, you know what I am saying now? Another thing can happen. No? So this thing is a two-way thing. I believe that it can, foster purity, it can help it, and if you are not intentional enough, it can also cause fornication, because for someone you have not seen for a long time, for someone you are missing, maybe someone you've not seen for 2 3 6 months, and you are seeing the person, the emotion might come in. And that is why I don't blame sisters or brothers that will tell you, "Oh, I don't want to go to my partner alone, or I want to, visit with the other person." It's understandable, because if you are not careful, hey, so that you now go and tell pastor that, "I don't know how it happened though. We just hug pastor, and before you know it, it just happened." Hey, to avoid story that touches the heart. Oh, so how do we sustain a long distance relationship? There's something I usually do while I was in a relationship. Like every 2 2 months, we check the progress of our relationship. Well, this is for people that in a serious relationship, not people that will say, "Oh, let's wait and see, let's just keep going." No, this is for people that are in a serious relationship, guys. So I do check the progress of my relationship. Are we communicating well? How are we settling our disputes? How are we settling our disputes? What are our plans? Are we adding values, to each other? What are the things each of us are bringing into the relationship? We start by, rating ourselves, looking for how to improve. Those are the things I do. This just help to checkmate if truly you are, if truly the relationship is growing, or maybe the relationship is getting better, or maybe you are not meant for each other. So like, for then me and my friends, we just, try and create time for us, to something like a feedback. How is the relationship going? This can actually help. If this is not only applicable to long distance, it is also applicable to short distance. Checking the progress of the relationship. Are we on the same level? Are we still together? Are we still on the same lane? So a lot of temptation being in long distance relationship. And one of the ways to keep yourself in check is accountability. I know that accountability is very controversial. People will say, "Why should I be accountable to my partner? Why should I be accountable to my partner?" Why can't you be accountable to someone you are going to spend the rest of your life with? if you are sure that, oh, I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with this person, I want to marry this person, I feel there should be some level of accountability, honestly. It helped you to, to keep temptations in check, to keep a lot of things in check. One of the ways I keep myself accountable while I was in a relationship is anytime I'm talking to an opposite sex, like a guy, even generally, if you are not a guy, I don't know. These things just happen to me. I don't know. It's not something I planned for, but it's something that just happened to me naturally. If I'm having, if you are meeting me for the first time and we are discussing, maybe like if you have a discussion with me for I think about 15, 20 minutes, you will already know I'm in a relationship. Honestly, you will know. And even for opposite sex, whenever I am talking to you, especially if you are talking to me for the first time, I will let you know. Like there's a way it will just come naturally. You will already know that, oh, this person is in a relationship. In case maybe you have an intention or you are not saying something, you just have to know that, oh, this person is in a relationship, and not just a relationship, a serious relationship. So, guys, let me share a story with you. Something happened to me while I was 7. I met someone, then I told you that I was in a long distance relationship for 6 years. So I met someone while I was 7, very wonderful guy, wonderful guys. You know, the guy helped me with everything then, if he's watching this video, I don't want to say a lot, but it's just me giving an example to what I have just said. The guy helped me a lot. There's something wonderful about this guy, guys. The guy is romantic, and I love romantic guys. Oh, my husband no. Like I like people that are, romantic. My own definition of romantic, everybody has their own definition of romantic, but my own definition of romantic is, oh, you understand my love language. So this guy knew my love language very well. And the guy, the guy knows how to get me with my love language. So the guy did everything for me, you know. The guy helped me to settle down in a new city, bought everything I needed. Even like people that are around me then, my housemate, they used to think the guy is my boyfriend. They say, oh, I have to, oh, the guy is not my boyfriend, though. We are not in a relationship. Oh, I used to tell them because everybody, when the guy followed me to the market, guys, like because it was the guy that said, buy this, do it like this, do it like this. Like everybody in the market was thinking it was my boyfriend. So, and we used to see each other every day, every day. So before I knew it, I started getting used to seeing him every day. If I don't see him every day, I'll start, that urge to just see him every day. If we don't talk, maybe he doesn't call me. I'll make sure I call him. So before I knew it, guys, I knew that, there's this, I don't know if it's an infatuation or liking, but it just happened that I started liking him. Hey, and then I'm in a relationship. And my friends was not even around. Like we were in a different country, guys. Different country. We cannot see. You cannot say you want to get angry. It's not like maybe even if we are within Nigeria, I can say, well, I want to get angry. Let me go to Abuja or let me go to Port Harcourt. No, this one is different. Like it was outside Nigeria, so there was no way I could see him. So when it happened like that, and I knew that, oh, like I'm started getting attached to this guy. You know what I did, guys? I just called my friends and I told him that, hey, this is what is happening. Oh, I met someone that is amazing. That, like, I just had to tell her, I said, see, babe, this guy is amazing. He knew my love language. And, and I can't lie, I just like him, always looking forward to seeing him. At that point, I know that if I don't tell him, if I don't tell my friends, hey, before I know it, temptation might happen. Well, this is also where trust comes in. Like, does the other partner, trust you? But I am not here today to talk about trust, guys. So, like I was saying, I told my friends, and immediately I told my friends, that puts me in check. It puts me in check. So, luckily for me, I had the professional exam. So, I had the professional exam. So I just told him, I said, oh, see, I have a professional exam. Oh, please, can we reduce how we are seeing? Can we reduce how we are calling? Like maybe for now, maybe don't just come and see me, please. Let me have time and prepare for my exam. So And also my friends was checking, oh, did he come today? Did he come to visit you? So was trying to check and check and check, So before I knew it, I actually, stylishly cut that closeness, closeness, sorry guys, that closeness between us. So to me, immediately I inform my friends. It's just an accountability check, just to put me in check. Because honestly, if you are not seeing the other person, it can be very tempting. So that actually helped me. So I don't know nowadays why people say, hey, why should I be accountable? So to me, I still feel if you're in a relationship, you should be accountable to it. Also, why in a long distance relationship, make sure you are talking to the right people, people that will encourage you, people that will motivate you, people with godly wisdom. I repeat again, godly wisdom. People that will say, hey, no people that will scare you, that will give you wrong advice. Just be discerning to know people. You don't have to tell everybody that, oh, I am this, I am that. Just discern and talk to the right people. People with godly wisdom, people that you trust God in their life. You've seen God, you've seen God in their life. People that's they have exhibited God kind of wisdom, and you can see it in every area of their life, in their relationship, in their marriage. Talk to them, and I repeat again, always talk to the right people. Always talk to the right people. Not people that will say, do you know what he or she is doing over there? Blah, 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 blah. That would discourage you. So also be intentional about your relationship. Be very, very intentional about your relationship. I believe relationship is like a garden. If you don't nurture it, it is whatever you give to it that you will reap. Like whatever you sow, you will reap. So if you don't nurture it, you will not like it. If you nurture it, you will enjoy it. So there's a place of intentionality. This does not even like this also applies to any relationship, not only long distance relationship, even short distance, even marriage. You have to be intentional about it. You cannot give what you don't have. A godly relationship is an investment. Once you see it as an investment, you will put everything in you into it. So me, I see relationship as an investment. Like I said the other time, this video might not be for those that say, oh, let us let's see how it goes. No, it's for people that they are intentional. They know that, oh, it's me and this person, we are coming together for the purpose of getting married. One of the ways to be intentional about your relationship is creating time for it. Even though you guys are not together, you are far from each other, you can still create time for your relationship. You can do a lot of virtual activities, guys. You can do a lot of virtual activities. Like you guys can, brainstorm, look for a virtual activities. And also communication. Hey Lord, communication is the art of every relationship. Should I say is the vehicle, or is the I shall know that it's very important. It is fundamental in every relationship. Even relationship with God, you need to be communicating with God. Talk less of fellow humans. So communication is one of the ways you can be intentional about your relationship. At times you might not have time to maybe call. There are times that while I was in a relationship, my friends might be busy for that day, or I might also be busy, like maybe not to talk on phone. But guys, you see WhatsApp, ah anytime then, because I was working then, anytime I'm at work, I'm in the office, or I'm in court, you just see me type my WhatsApp, oh, I'm in court. Oh, or even at times I would just say, oh, this judge is giving me issues. Oh, hey, these other lawyers. So if you ask my friends about my day, he knows everything. Because even though we are not talking on phone, I am sending messages. He knows how my day is going. He knows everything I'm doing. He knows the cases I'm handling. He just knew everything. And same here, when he's in class, when he's writing papers, when he's on his way to lecture. So, and even when we talk about talking on phone, it cannot last to maybe for just 24 hours. After 24 hours, you have to create time. So you have to create time for someone you love. Because like I said, relationship is like a garden. You have to nurture it. You have to water it. If you don't water it, it will not grow. It will not grow. If you don't water it, you have to nurture it. You have to, you have to water it. So please, communication. Don't joke with your communication. Make use of all the social medias, communicating, you know, even your partner does not have to be with you for him to know how you spent your day. Those are the ways you can, keep the relationship going. And shout out to everyone in a long distance relationship. You guys are the real MVPs. Don't worry, I'm rooting for you. I know it is not easy at all, but you will be fine, Joe. You will be fine. And also for people in a or short distance relationship, for everybody in a meaningful relationship, I wish you all the best in your relationship. And if you watch this video to the very end, thank you so much for staying to the end. And if let me hear what you think about it in the comment section. If you're in a long distance relationship, tell me what you feel. If you have other valuable things you think you can do to improve your relationship, you can let me know in the comment section. Let me also learn from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.